Okay, once again, I want to thank you all for coming out. I'm Debbie Ware, and I want to talk about what we've been seeing recently on television and the newspaper all day long, and that is the earthquake in Haiti. After seeing and viewing all those pictures, it started me to thinking about adoption and the many children out there that are in need of adoption, and the long-term effect it has on not only the adopter, but the adoptee as well. Now, looking at those pictures of those children that have been lost without parents, mothers killed, fathers killed, or they don't know where they are, it just really brought tears to my eyes. Not only did we have those kids in Haiti that are without parents, it is worldwide, including right here in America today. We have kids that are being neglected because their parents own drugs. Their parents just don't have parenting skills in order to raise them. Parents may be mentally ill. And these kids are just left out there in homes that are in terrible conditions. They're not eating at night. They go to bed hungry. Most of us go to bed, we don't really think about it. They may not have lights. They may not have gas for heating. They may not have water to even get up during the night and just get a simple drink of water. So, where does that bring us? That brings us to these children that are in need of a loving home, someone to care for them. When you go to bed at night, you get under the covers, you're warm, you're safe. These kids need a place that they can have, where they can go to school, and they can wear the clothes, and they can do the things that they're really meant to do, without having to worry every night when they go to sleep, or waking up in the morning with their bellies not full, or not knowing where the next meal. Grateful to go to school so they can get a meal. Grateful to go to school. Can you imagine the satisfaction of having known that you've brought a child out of that you've presented a loving home, a safe environment for those kids that you have an opportunity to watch grow? There's a need for these homes because the foster homes are just running out. There aren't enough. It reminds me of Luke 2:7, where the Bible says, no room in the inn. When Jesus was born, there was not even a place for him. That's what reminds me of these kids. There's no room in the inn for these kids. But the happiness of providing these kids with a safe environment, it just more than shows what these kids have gone through or what they would go through. Melissa Green wrote a book saying, there's no me without you. And I'm here to tell each and every one of you that that's how your parents feel about you. Your parent, what is a parent? It's someone who loves you, who cares for you, who sees about you, who's there for you. Parent doesn't necessarily mean my biological mom or biological dad. Parent is someone there that meets your need. So in her big book, There's No Me Without You, remember that. There's no me without each and every one of you. Imagine the unconditional love or the joy of seeing a child who can come from having no hope to all of a sudden there's hope because a loving family or a loving adult has taken them in and cared for them just as if they were there. Imagine that. Now, what I would like each and every one of you to do is research it. Get on the internet. Read the books. Research what it would take to adopt. Research. But in that researching, remember this. They're kids. So whether they're biological kids or kids you've adopted and brought in and treated as your own, they're still kids. Therefore subject to the same mistakes that any child would make. So there is happiness and there's unhappiness. There's joy and there's pain that comes along with adoption. Now, adoption of any child from infant to teen is going to bring great satisfaction, along with the ups and downs of a child. But I would like for you all to consider helping those that are out there that may not have anyone, may not have anybody. Just consider what adoption could do for you. Thank you for coming. Thank you for giving me your attention. I have some handouts on the table in the back for you all to pick up that will give you websites that will be available to you. Thank you again.